Us men are usually thrown into two extremes: cutting off our hair in C grades, or growing the mane of the king of beasts. And usually the desire to cut your hair appears precisely after an unsuccessful attempt to grow it. I think you are familiar with that phase when your hair sticks out in all directions and climbs behind your ears, and you look not like the mysterious medieval knight you imagined yourself to be, but like your cousin's brownie. I went through all this myself, so as usual, I'll break everything down and help you with advice step by step. First, determine the image you will strive for. You want an elegant image of an aristocrat, perhaps a courageous samurai, or a relaxed conqueror of women's hearts. A little later I'll tell you why it's important to decide on this at the very beginning. Secondly, maintain the shape of your haircut. If you start growing it with a C haircut, for the first couple of months you will look like a ball. Therefore, go to the barrier once every 2 to 3 weeks during the first 2 months. Especially, yes, you and I are growing our hair, but with any long haircut, the longest length of hair will in any case be on top. You don't want to look like an idiot while growing your hair, therefore trim your hair on the sides, smoothly moving from boxing to semi-boxing and then to the Ivy League. And a couple of tips for this phase: if you suffer from dandruff, now is the time to get rid of it before your hair gets too long. I recommend a head massager in addition to getting rid of dandruff. It will also improve blood circulation, which will stimulate hair growth. And don't forget about the oils I talked about in other videos. They will help restore your skin and nourish your hair throughout the process. Third step, avoid the phase of the brownie cousin, when the length of the bangs reaches the nose, and the hair begins to creep into the ears. Remember, I asked you to decide on the image you are striving for. It is important to go to a barber to shape the haircut. It is important to know it at the very beginning because only then will your barber be able to perfectly trim your hair correctly. I recommend going to the barber, and not the woman from the next door, especially if you are growing your hair long, because it is the most difficult to work with. A good barber will trim the ends and make sure that the shape of the hairstyle is suitable for your face. On average, hair grows by 18 centimeters per year, therefore, trim your shape once a month. But if you want long hair faster, now I'll give you ways to speed up hair growth. First, taking supplements. The most basic of them are biotin, zinc, vitamins and E. They will make hair stronger and healthier. Secondly, add more eggs, fatty fish and nuts to your diet. They contain trace elements and a lot of protein. In case you didn't know, protein is the building block of all the cells in your body. Without it, nothing will grow. Thirdly, watch your sleep. You hear this every day, but be honest with yourself about how much sleep you get. I'll tell you a secret: 8 hours of sleep is the minimum, so don't be surprised why you're bald at 20. I hope this helped. See you next video.